Hello, everybody. My name is Victor. Welcome back to Mugenics here on the channel. We are going to pick up right where we left off at the end of yesterday's episode. I know it was only one zone yesterday, but we did a lot of house maintenance stuff. And also, because we don't have a lot of damage in this group, it's been very, very, very light on the DPS department. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get through the rest of everything. But I want to say thank you all very much for all the support on the Mugenics series as we continue to trudge along here. We're, I think, almost halfway done through completion, but obviously we haven't done anything in Act 3 yet. Still getting together for the Kaijus, and then after the Kaijus attack is when I'm planning on going into Act 3 and beyond. All right, here we go. We know that the kebab goes through shields. So if we can do something like this. We go one. And then down goes the kebab. That's fine. We can maybe get the seagull. No. Almost got it, though. And then we can actually teleport behind it, but it's not going to really matter. We have the two blessings in the wafer, so this is fine. All right, Junpei. Now we can go, I believe, into the toxic waste, and that counts as water. I believe. I drop a weapon, got a pogo stick. I'm going to... I feel like Split the Atom is just, it's so... That's one of those spells that you need to have a mage or something for that just says, okay, your party member's next spell is free. That's what that spell kind of smacks of, because at its default, it's really not that great. I do love Bounce Shot, though. Being able to displace enemies and get them away from our high priority party members is real nice. Lip Filler. Arrow can go ahead and get the all stats up. We got the wooden stake. And we'll move over here slightly. All right, here we go, Princess Leia. So we should be healing for full now. Thanks for now that we're out of the heat wave. We should being the key word. Let's get a. Let's see. We are in range there, so let's move back. These should be in line of sight now, and they are. Cumulative Blast doesn't really do anything there. The thing I like about Grace is that the cleric can actually give it to themselves, which is really cool. These florbs. All right. Only 3 damage there. Was the brace. We can do a ball of spiders. Uh-oh. And we go Cumulative Blast. We heal up. Carol. Yeah, the shield is gone at least. The infestation spiders doing their job. So we need to bounce them away, get them away from Camille. Could also try to bear trap him and knock him back into the bear trap, but yeah, let's get rid of this gunk ball if we can. There we go. Okay, we are charged. Go. We can pogo. We can pogo here, and then we can give Catbot a weapon. Craft another weapon. Got a stick. And we'll give it to that Catbot. And then I guess split the atom. It doesn't really matter. Okay, it does not give you, it does not fill up your water bottle. Noted. Catbot. Now it's on a pogo stick. There we go. Okay, so Camille doesn't have a whole lot of time left. There we go. There's a crit. We'll take it. And we can't really teleport. Where can we teleport? No, we can't. Give it to blast there. Get another heal. And we can go grab that. Pogo. Down to 2 HP. Alright, I went after our infestation spiders. Totally fine. Spider! Got him there. Okay. Critical. Your critical hits deal 100% more damage. Gain +1 luck whenever you make a critical hit. Pinpoint. The crit inflicts marked, which is really good. We'll go pinpoint because that gives everyone else crits as well. And Princess Leia did actually heal to full, so that's good. Railroad spikes. Use just a ranged attack. Sure. Or we can give ourselves speed again. Let's go back to small meteor now that we have no more kebab. I guess we'll open the tuna fish can. And healed 10 health. Good. We needed that. All right, so we don't want to deal with the cultist mutant. But we don't really have a good option here, so I think we'll just wait. We'll let them come to us. Got a battery, which... the next turn, as long as we don't use any mana here, the next turn we can give... we can actually give 2 Catbots weapons, so I think we'll just chill. So we get a pot shot here. Nice crit, or just crit and kill. That's fine with me. And we can just knock them all back. Yeah, just displace them all and get them out of here. Really liking bounce shot. I don't like that. I forgot to move it from the gastritis. Get a healing dash here. There we go. And then we can heal. Who needs a heal? No one really. Spider needs a heal. Let's heal the spider. There you go, spider. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you. All right, give ourselves more speed here. Get a kill here. Get a basic attack reload. But unfortunately, that gets blocked by the infestation spider. Our infestation spider. That's right. We got more spiders out there. We're good. All right, so let's move forward to give the Catbots a little bit better positioning. So we'll give this one the battery. And then we craft a weapon. We get another battery. Ooh, if you're wondering why our items are so bad, it's because we have no tech right now. That special mechanic from the Tinkerer class. Then I think we just knock him back again. Let's get the hit first. We'll put a bear trap. No, because that's gonna the RoboCats are gonna be stupid and run into that. There we go. And again, I think we just keep him bounced back. That works. Works for me. You know what? Why don't you go over that way too? All right, who needs a heal? I think we're all good there. We can at least get them in line of sight and start blasting them with cumulative blast. Battery's going to charge, and unfortunately, because of the that item, we get electrocuted for 2. They did all that to deal 1 damage. Godspeed, RoboCats. But they'll at least soak up some damage too. Get an easy kill here. There we go. And we can shadow behind that one, but we can't really do anything else. I think we just wait on that. Let's get a good weapon here. Shard of Glass is not a great weapon, but another RoboCat. And then I guess split the atom, but there's no way we're gonna get that off, I don't think. Yeah, I don't appreciate that. Don't appreciate that at all. All right, RoboCat. And let's get the guaranteed kill there. We can keep bouncing him. I wish that it dealt damage though. That's the only downside of that. I really wish that it just dealt a little bit of damage. Cumulative Blast is still going to take a while to charge up. Nice. We are slowed, so I can't really move from here. I can't throw out the ball of spiders though. And now we're in a position where we can just keep sending out the RoboCats, which is actually kind of funny. He's out of range of the blast. Well, out of line of sight for the blast. He's still out of line of sight. But I'm going to keep casting it because it is going to increase in damage over time. Is he actually stuck back there? Is that the reason why he just can't move? I think I actually may have stuck him in there. Yeah, I think he's legitimately just stuck. Yep. He's definitely stuck. And we can't even get to him. The only person that can is our hunter. Okay. Can we get line of sight if we're here? Can. He ran away. Okay. Princess Leia gets a charisma upgrade, and more speed would be nice. More int is always great for more mana too. We'll go mana. It's probably gonna result in like a splinter or something. So I'm gonna say no. And Terror Piece, I believe that's a charisma upgrade. Yeah. All right. Well, not looking forward to this. Let's hope that it's one and not the other. And we're dead. Yeah, we've got to get the cat bots out pronto. Just move away from them. And Carol died before being able to do anything. Yeah, it seems real fair, game. Seems really fair. Seems real fair. So we lose Carol without being able to do anything. We lose all the gear that was on Carol. And yeah, that's Bumblefoot for you, everybody. What a boss. What a boss. Nice crit there. We did get the mark. Spitball. Oh, RoboCats. We can at least take care of some of the corpses. We can heal RoboCat, but let's just get the damage. We actually get behind him here. No crit. Went after the cat bot, that's fine. By the way, I'm pretty sure that Feast is random on any of the corpses in here, so I guess we just got super lucky. Give it to Blast. Princess Leia is going to be our only source of damage here. We're going to keep blessing her. Keep using small meteor. Speed. Crit. No crit. Crit. No crit. Good weapon we get here is Shard of Glass. And let's go over here. We're gonna get poison and knockback anyway. No, that's not where I wanted to go, game, but all right. Use Grace here. Get rid of the cat bot. And another battery. Man, we just have no tech on our Tinkerer. I like just imagine if we just had better weapons. If we had better weapons on the Tinkerer, it'd be done deal. Like we'd be out of here by now. Move away. Yep. All right. Bumblefoot, everybody. It's a real fun boss. All right, try again. Take two here. I don't know if the results are going to be any different. We don't get to go first this time. Okay, so this time, let's not attack, and let's get everyone away from him first. How about that? Just get out of the range of the friggin' Bumble whatever. I'm gonna get rid of this spiderling here, so that way Carol can move. Okay, Carol is not dead this time. I don't know if I can displace a boss. I don't think so. No. Okay, Leia's already almost dead. Grab that. We can holy dash here. Heal. We can actually hit him here. I don't like the idea of being clumped up like this, though. Nice crit. So that enables Mark, but then the spiderlings got in the way, so we won't be able to actually follow up. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to get grouped up. Move back a little bit here. Can't actually hit him. Catbot. I'll save the mana for now. Another thing that we don't have on this team that we do on other teams is a really high damage hunter. Should try to get rid of this corpse. That way he doesn't do that right on top of us again. There we go. Move up. If we need a heal, we can. I have vet visit. Just a ridiculously stupid boss. So now it's only a matter of time before Camille gets feasted on, and we have to start again because that's the whole reason why we came down here, was so that we can get a thief to get the completion mark. We did get the stun. Yeah, let's move away from Bumblefoot. We just need crits, man. We're getting no crits at all. I don't think bear traps work on him either. Unfortunately, this cat bot is making it to where now Junpei is getting knocked around and poisoned. And is probably going to die. We might be able to get to him. But more likely than not, Princess Leia will die here. Let's move away. Get a pogo stick. I'm going to go ahead and use that and get away from everything. You know, the cat bot, contribute, and then that'll be it. Okay, Princess Leia will be able to move. We don't need the heal yet. But the feast is coming up next, and I think you don't need to be a rocket scientist to see where he's going to be going with that. He didn't go for the thief. Pogo. Princess Leia has 10 HP. Hopefully this gives her some health regen. It did. Nice crit there by Princess Leia. Let's move. Stay spread out here. If we can get the mana, we need 15 more mana So it's basically one turn. We got a bomb. The explosions are bigger, though, so... Bumblefoot's going to go next. We need to displace him. We need to move him. Otherwise, he's going to knock out Princess Leia. Or he just won't move at all. $16 crit. I mean, we can't really, there's not really much else we can do. Yeah. I don't know, man. This boss just I don't know anyone who can look at this boss and say that it's fun. I really don't. So we're gonna be penalized now. I don't know what the penalty is, but the whole reason why we're doing this is because we're trying to get the thief done. So Princess Leia gets a penalty. I'm not sure what. 10% chance to cancel actions. Okay. This will be the last time. If we die here, we die. But Ed has talked about having the boss that everybody hates, and I don't know anybody who enjoys this boss. You just got to be fast, and you just have to have a crazy amount of speed. And we simply just do not have it, so I'm honestly just gonna go all in on Split the Atom. We were basically one turn away from getting all that and killing him with the mana regen. So I'm just gonna Giga Pump that. This is definitely the boss that that I hate anyway. I think the Bumblefoot gets too many actions before you can act. I think for what it is, it's way too fast, and I think that the bone explosion thing is way too powerful. But that's just me. I could just be bad at the game. Deja vu, so it was a 10% chance there. And back-to-back 10%. We're actually probably getting more damage out of this than anything else from the Tinkerer. Nice crit there by Carol. I think we just chill. So far, everyone's relatively okay, except for Princess Leia. Gave herself shield. Some kind of stat. And charisma. Go grab this chicken leg. Yeah, it's actually facing that way, so this counts as a backstab. 6 damage. We're 13 mana away, and we're just going to move away from Fumble Jerk. Spitball. We cannot hit him there. We can give a charge, though. We got the heal. If we can give ourselves regen, that'd be fine. Get the cumulative blast working. Let's spread out a little bit here. Big hits here from Carol. 16, that'll do. I don't know what happens if he runs out of corpses. I think he may enrage. No mark there. We can get him down to 50. That'd be good. The Grace. More shield. Okay, let's move back away. All right, we're ready to split the atom. Let's see what this spell finally does. Oh my god. Yep. Well, that was worth watching. We did it, but not after 2 restarts. And unfortunately, Junpei, we just need to go just giga ham on int. So that way Junpei can use split the atom over and over again. So Deja Vu stays with you for the entire run. Yeah, I think that that's better, just to have health regen. And Camille gets speed. I wish we could have gotten a little bit of HP would have worked. Lion Mane, +1 strength, constitution, and charisma. The top hat's real good for tinkerers. This does start with charisma though, but the bombs are too good to have right off the bat. We need those. You go for a disco biscuit. We're not going hard mode. This team does not have the damage. We'll be lucky if we make it out of here, to be honest. Got 5 food. I worry about just how much Johnny's gonna be able to do. The reload there, no crits. And I'm gonna shadow away from them. Gonna move up a smidge here. There's a large bomb. There we go. Got some fire working. Pogo stick. We can actually pogo out of here. I think that's a smart idea. And then we'll split the atom. Everyone's pretty much okay. Deja Vu. We got luck on our hunter. And we can actually bounce them back away from us. Let's get the shot off first. Let's just damage them. I always forget about the gastritis. Let's try to go for a backstab here. Maybe we'll get lucky. No. I was down to 11 HP. We can pogo and then throw go. One off lethal, of course. We can at least move, but we are going to catch ourselves on fire. If we can get line of sight on him, though, we can snipe him with Princess Leia. There we go. And we can't do much else, so I'm just going to use Cumulative Blast. Okay, so let's make it to where you can't use that against us. So how about you go over there? And I am loving Bounce Shot. Loving it a lot. And I can't bounce him back into the fire, unfortunately. Can't move this one back, though. Nice. So we've got a lot of crowd control on this group, which is not a lot of damage. I'm not going to mess with the Bishop's Hat. Camille's okay. We can move over here. Down to 10 mana, so this fight's over in next turn no matter what. Boing. Let's remove a stack of poison there. Not that it really matters. Sure. Spiders should be able to take down most. It's good damage that they put out. It would be neat if they actually caused burning damage if they were on fire before they infested. Yeah, Spider's doing work here. Look at this. That one cleared the way for the corpse there. Yeah, there we go. All right. That one wasn't too painful. Carol got Dex, and Carol definitely needs some HP. What we get? Nothing. Whoops. So for the boss here, yeah, I think actually everybody's okay for Johnny. Carol sees before a writhing mass of parasites in the form of a headless body. Give parasite? Okay. We lost our spider egg. But don't we get it right back, though? Yeah, we get the parasite right back anyway, but... Let's see, luck. Yeah, let's use the clover for luck here against Johnny. We're gonna need the ads to be killed. Here we go. All right, Camille's faster than everybody. Get a body block here. 7 damage there. No crits. Yeah, we need to displace them immediately. We can definitely do that. Use the Disco Biscuit for extra mana. There we go. Split the atom. I don't want to spitball, because that's going to put the fire, although he's not on fire anyway right now. And I think we just go ham with Cumulative Blast. Then we can keep on gracing ourselves. I don't know why that one got two actions, but forgot to use the clover. Now with Bounce Shot, we can definitely displace them forcibly. He's infested. Go for a ball of spiders here. There we go, good crit. I don't really want to move here. We've done very minimal damage to Johnny, though. All right, split the atom. There you go. Got a little bit extra mana that we can contribute to split the atom. And Deja Vu. And back-to-back Deja Vu. All right. Remember, 10% equals 100%. Get a big crit here from Carol, or not. Again, we're just kind of making room here. And the bounce shot's going to be pretty instrumental here. Couldn't get the kill there. Camille, we really need you to do more damage, dear. So Johnny's going to be able to get an attack off. Didn't hurt that much. We are 1 mana away from splitting the atom. Let's try to weaken the cultists here. Cumulative Blast is still not fully charged yet. We can't get there to stop this. But Johnny's going to get another attack off, which is really, really bad. Johnny's used mind control. And of course, it's on the turn that we were going to use Split the Atom. So you can guess what's going to happen next, everybody. And that'll be it for this run, I think. So, GG's, Mugenics, you did it. You definitely did it. Not very happy with how this run went. We didn't have damage, and yeah, just pretty crazy RNG, gotta say. And we have no way to cleanse that debuff of charm off of Junpei, so that is definitely going to be it. What a quinky dink on the timing. Yeah. Alrighty. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed that run. It was definitely something. That's gonna be it. So we'll just go ahead and end the madness. So all right, Kaiju's coming up next. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Until then, so long, everybody.